I think it would work better.
Yeah, I think we should find like a foreign movie that has like a shitty dub or hasn't been dubbed yet, and then we just redo it.
Or we could take a terrible English movie and try and make it better with our dubs, like The Phantom Menace, you know?
Okay, interesting.
And just like character voices and try and make it funnier or better.
Hey everybody!
What's up?
What's up, Riddler? Oh, whoa!
Hello.
You're a guy who is excited to spend the day with your girlfriend. It's her birthday, and you're planning to come over her house. Okay, what's birthday by proxy guy's name?
I did not enjoy the George Clooney Batman.
The one where he's got nipples, or is that Val Kilmer?
That's George Clooney. You are correct.
You are
the sound of smooching. What's up, Riddler?
George Hooney.
And in my boyfriend's room, or in my girlfriend's room, I saw she was kissing another girl. The sight of that just destroyed my world. I ran to the bathroom.
You are George Hooney, and you are excited to spend the
day.
day with your girlfriend.
I was allowed to sing that because it was a parody. Though actually I learned that just parodying something, like to parody it, is not a legal defense.
No, yeah. Weird Al had to get permission from all those people.
Yeah.
He was saying he wanted to do, I forget what, it was something in the 90s, and they said no, and he's like, it would have been great. He's like, he gave the first line of it, and he's like, man, but he said no, so.
What about all these YouTubers who just do covers of songs?
YouTube is like the Wild West, and they're starting to really crack down on it, but it's like, it's such a shotgun. It's like playing whack-a-mole because there's so many creators, and it's like, how do you...
But there's like so many people who make like $100,000 a year just covering other people's songs.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
George Hooney?
George Hooney. Hooney and the Blowfish.
Well, they also have this thing called the Content ID system where it gives, if somebody makes a copyright claim against you, like a publisher, you can keep your video up. They just get all the profits from the video, from like inserting commercials and things like that.
And that's being abused heavily.
Yeah. Like you could...
Because anybody can make a claim in somebody else's name.
Yes.
And the same thing happens, so...
but I don't understand how TikTok gets around that. They claim they have a licensing deal in place, but that's all people just dancing to other people's music and singing, lip syncing other people's music.
Yeah. Hey, it's China. Who knows?
But yeah, legally, a parody it's only legally acceptable if the parody is actually criticizing the work or song itself. So if you made a cover of like Bridge Over or The Sounds of Silence by Seven Gunfer, but it's criticizing the song The Sounds of Silence, then it's legal. Any other way is not legally accepted.
Huh.
I see. So because if you just took their melody and put your words to it, it wouldn't be a parody. It would just be a
ripoff.
Yeah. But still
it's
good.
It's your girlfriend's birthday and you're planning on coming to her house and surprising her. When you get to the house, you hear the sound of smooching coming from inside the house. You open the door and see your girlfriend kissing a woman. Okay. You ask her what she's doing. Your girlfriend says, I was just practicing the kiss I was going to give you later. You say, oh, cool. You walk into the kitchen and find your girlfriend sitting at the table holding hands with another man. She notices you staring at them and smiles. She tells you, they were my boyfriend's last names, so they had to be here first. You say, what? They weren't supposed to be here yet. She replies, well, we got lucky.
What?
It's her birthday present. What? What did you just say to me?
A bunch of swingers?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the girlfriend is in. We didn't know.
They were my boyfriend's last names, so they had to be here first. Now she's just like... That's bad even for me. It's not even sensical.
You put your hand on the man's thigh and wink. He immediately blushes. The two women go back to their relationship. You feel like you've been punched in the stomach.
Ooh.
Here, how about let me try something.
We've not been punched in the stomach. It just feels like it. Is that what feeling aroused is? It's like you've been punched in the stomach?
I think we feel defeated. I think our girlfriend's gonna leave us for a girl. Well, we'll show her. Time to leave with this guy. Be like, oh yeah, you gonna leave us for a girl? Well, I'm leaving you for a guy. This guy.
You ask the other girl if you can practice the kiss you're going to give your girlfriend later on her. She agrees,
the other girl.
but only after you promise not to tell anyone that you did it.
Okay. Oh, sure.
Sure. What's a little white lie between friends kissing?
So what's good for the goose is good for the gander, yo.
What?
Never heard that saying?
In a different context, maybe.
Well, because our girlfriend told us, well, I was just practicing the kiss I was going to give you later, so that's what I said to the girl.
You got it backwards?
What's good for the goose is good for... What's good for the gander is good for the goose?
Wait, yeah. In this case, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You begin the smooching and kissing and touching and hugging. Eventually you both finish up and leave the room. You look around the room and think about how weird this whole thing is. How strange that you got a little too close to some guy's girlfriend for no reason.
Oh, it was the guy's girlfriend.
Yikes. Oh, I see. So maybe this was kind of a swinging situation.
This is like a love rope, not a triangle or a quadrilateral. But it's
maybe
like,
they're like two.
Oh, like
I think they're like maybe she invited some sex therapists over.
Oh, I see, like a sex surrogate.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is like wholesome.
The whole love rhombus. Love pentagon.
It's the love rhombus is separating the bottom slowly more and more. We're getting further and further apart from our girlfriend.
Is it love or just sex?
I don't know.
No, well, you said hugging and stuff, so.
Oh yeah, hugging.
I feel like our girlfriend might be in love with somebody else, but we're definitely revenge.
We're just trying to get in where
you
we fit in.
You confess to the guy you practiced intimacy with his girlfriend. He asks you if you want to come back to his place later tonight.
Whoa.
You agree since he seemed nice enough.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, maybe this will work out for us.
Yeah. Apparently we're very fluid.
Yeah.
Are we subscribed to ourselves, Jason? It says 2-month subscriber by our chat thing.
To what?
Like when you commented to Riddler at the top of the chat, it says in front of your name, AiPD, it says 2-month subscriber.
Oh, yeah.
So we're subscribed to ourselves.
Yeah.
You see his sweet 6-pack abs and blush. He goes on ahead to his car.
What do we do?
We detour to Home Depot and sit on a plunger and see if we like it.
Oh my god, Jason. That's your test case? Holy shit.
Yep. Nope, ain't for me.
Oh my god.
AI is not into this story. No.
I like one of my favorite jokes is Dave Attell. He goes, I know I'm not gay because one time in a terrible gardening accident, a cucumber wet up my ass 3 times.
Yeah. 3 times. I watched that Bumping Mike special.
Oh, that was great.
I love that so much.
And then he hugged Tony in public. I'll take a public hug.
Yeah, I remember that picture.
Myself.
You've got a picture with
You
David
stop at a liquor store and buy the cheapest bottle of wine they have. You drink it down and continue on to the guy's place. He opens the door and greets you warmly. He then kisses you goodbye as he heads off to bed.
What?
When you wake up the next morning, you realize you haven't really slept much. You head downstairs where your girlfriend, who has returned, is already waiting for you. You apologize profusely for being a dick and start apologizing again when she interrupts you.
We're totally mansplaining to her.
So she interrupts our apology.
Yeah.
And we continue to apologize.
Yeah.
And who's being rude now?
This could turn into a polyamorous relationship. I don't think so. Also, I think any polyamorous relationship is just doomed to fail.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's your position? You sound pretty set on that.
Yeah. It's just like it's so hard for 2 people to like be together for a lifetime. Now,
You
3
say,
is like
let me make it
exponentially
up to
harder.
you with sex. Greater than you fuck her right now.
Yeah,
fuck me right
man.
now. You yell. Your girlfriend looks over at you and smiles.
What?
She gets behind you and begins grinding against you.
Is
Her
that,
body is wet and
that's
ready.
two?
You
Is
grab
that
her
two?
ass cheeks and begin pounding into her hard. The
Yeah.
feeling is amazing. You don't care who knows about it.
Wait. Wait a second. All right. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's one whoopee.
That's one. That's one.
Yeah. Wow.
What a whoopee.
Yeah, Wowzers is right.
Graphic.
And this is, I imagine, like in the front room of the guy's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still upstairs.
He's sleeping.
Yep.
I don't care who knows it.
Mm-mm.
Seems like the girlfriend might actually like George Hooney. Maybe this is her thing. We have to like sleep over another guy's house every night for her to come in.
Yeah.
It's too much. Too much for a solid relationship.
Yeah, at that point, she does. It's too hard.
Mm-hmm. No pun intended.
As soon as you stop it, she's gonna be like, "I'm disinterested now."
Yeah.
Who knows
I want
about
a challenge.
Yeah, I want a challenge. Oh my god. Who cares? Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Some people really care what other people think.
You say, what do you want to do for your birthday? Your girlfriend says, we could go out to eat or something. You say, sounds good. You and your girlfriend drive
So
to a restaurant you know very well.
Oh.
When you arrive, you
That
notice
ain't-
there isn't many people there. You notice a couple couples kissing on the dance floor. You wonder why nobody else is here.
Social distancing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
What restaurant has a dance floor? I guess like a bar. Any bar.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no chain restaurant has a dance floor, I don't think.
You haven't heard about coronavirus. Yeah, coronavirus is happening right now. This is like a relationship destroyed by social distancing.
Yeah, we don't. We're like one of those hipsters that don't have like a TV.
Yeah. Order a birthday cake.
No, okay, that's true. But I would expect the wait staff to come out with like a cupcake and sing the birthday song.
Yeah,
you know?
we called ahead or something.
Yeah.
She's like,
does the Cheesecake Factory have a dance floor?
No, that's always so. It amazes me how like packed that place always is.
Yeah, I know. The food is so overrated.
Yeah,
but their cheesecake is good.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. So
it would be like if a pizza place, like if I don't know what, like Jet's Pizza is like, we're gonna open a bakery.
Yeah. Sharon Stone.
Wow.
Oh.
Speaking of 75-year-olds, boom.
Hey.
She's pretty old.
You request the DJ to play your favorite song, I Saw the Sign, by Ace of Base.
Yeah.
Then you walk onto the dance floor and swap partners with a couple dancing. Your dance partner is a 75-year-old woman. You begin to kiss her. You tell her to take off her wedding ring.
Oh.
She does so reluctantly, but takes it off anyway.
Oh.
You then proceed to kiss her passionately until one of you falls backwards onto a bar stool.
Oh, no.
You pull her panties back up and kiss her again. You tell her to keep taking them off. She complies and starts taking them off in slow motion.
Wow.
She tripped over a bar stool.
We pull up her panties and tell her to take them off.
Yeah.
They're just like falling off though. They're like granny panties that won't stay up.
Yeah.
It's slow motion because he's 75.
Yeah.
I'll have what I'm having.
That's our requirement though. You gotta take off that wedding ring.
Yeah. Pop that bad boy up. I don't want God seeing this. I want to be able to go to the gates of heaven and be like, I didn't see a wedding ring.
Yeah. No harm, no foul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, George Hooney really just needs to make himself happy.
Yeah, he has no like standards.
He's chasing the dragon for sure.
You grab the woman by the hand and take her behind the bar. There, you proceed to do dirty business with her. You suck on her nipples while you finger her pussy.
Oh
You
my
then
God.
shove your cock deep inside her. You pound away at her until you come all over her face. The woman walks
Thanks for
off
the
still
follow,
wearing your
Cyrus.
wife's ring.
We gotta
You thank
follow.
her and say, thank you.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, we asked for this, right?
Yeah. Wow. This is insane.
Did George just?
I think they're in an open relationship.
Yeah. Did he?
Yeah, who followed during that?
Yeah, that's great.
I feel like we're gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna shame you because thank you.
No, yeah.
I hope they're not expecting this to be nothing but like pornographic stories.
Well, some of them. When it's high on the whoopee counter,
Yeah,
you know.
that's right, Riddler. Boom.
Someone with good taste. Hey.
Mm-hmm. This is really our dirtiest story in, I feel like, weeks.
Wait, she just took our wife's wedding ring, though.
I know. How are you gonna explain that?
You walk over to your girlfriend's table, sit
Oh,
down,
so that's not even
and
our
wink
wife.
at her.
That's right.
She
Yeah.
smiles and nods. You continue to enjoy yourself.
Okay. Maybe it is working. She's not upset.
George has a girlfriend and wife. Not even a girlfriend. It was just some old lady we found on the dance floor dancing to Ace of Base.
Yeah.
Well,
She's probably just barely twisting her hips to not break. And then we came up and a series of unfortunate, or I guess fortunate events for her. She seemed to.
I imagine her being like, "Oh, this music makes me feel young."
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
look at this. There's a young man approaching me. Oh, whoa, he's doing a lot more than approaching.
Oh, my panties fell down. Sorry.
let me pull them
Oopsie.
up. No, take them down
Let me
again.
bend over. Uh-oh. We're falling
You
backwards.
get into a shouting match with the DJ over whether Ace of Base is a Nazi music group or not. Google it. You scream at the DJ. Google it.
Yep.
After a few minutes of screaming at the DJ, you finally calm down and enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Afterwards, you and your girlfriend leave the club together. You smile at each other and say, "Happy birthday." Your girlfriend says, "Thanks for the surprise party yesterday." You reply, "Yeah, it was fun."
Yeah, that was
You walk
intentional.
home with your girlfriend.
That's like the way not to have a discussion. You just go Google it. Google it. You Google it. No, you Google it.
Siri, Google this. That would be a good sketch, a Siri argument where the people just keep saying, "Hey Siri."
Oh yeah.
Let me write that down. Just kidding. But not really.
Allegra, Google this.
As you walk to the car, you
Allegra.
hear "All That She Wants" blaring from the restaurant. You turn around and see your girlfriend walking towards you. She smiles and hugs you tightly. You hold her tight and kiss her. The end.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Oh, what a perfect day.
Yeah.
What a perfect day.
What a strange day. Wholesome.
Yeah.
I think those two are gonna make
I mean,
it after all.
if you accept that they live in like an open relationship lifestyle, then it is a wholesome.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he got into it with that lady at the Cheesecake Factory.
And Riddler says good romantic comedy.
Okay, I'll track it then.
Yeah.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Could have been very unwholesome, but it wasn't. Thank you. All right, let's start a new character.
Yeah.
Anybody got suggestions? Needed some MIBs, yeah.
But no kills or deaths, so.
Yeah, what an unusual episode.
Usually MIBs go hand in hand with kills.
Mhm.
It's hard to have a MIB and a wholesome.
All right,
we can
okay,
do it.
I got one.
All right, Jim, go for it. Here comes Man in Black.
At a restaurant, I think I've only seen people like making out like one time, and it was just like, oh, this is not appropriate.
I've seen that many times.
Yeah.
I don't think I can even tell the story, but Jim, you remember the story John Yar told us of when he managed at Jimmy John's and what one of his employees did with his girlfriend in front of him?
Kind of. I mean, I can imagine.
Oh yeah.
Something with a pickle, right?
No.
Oh. Did it
involve free smells?
You are Roger Rodriguez. You are a Major League Baseball pitcher.
Okay. A baseball one, yeah.
All right.
It's been a little
Jim
bit.
loves baseball and sports in general.
Yeah, I'm going to really stretch myself here to
come
up with a baseball scenario.
You got it.
What team?
Probably, but not likely.
Yeah, I don't think so. There might exist a Major League Baseball pitcher named Roger Rodriguez, but I don't think Jim is thinking of that. It would be coincidental. Portland Gherkins, yeah. I have a story at a Red Robin's. I wasn't there, but I have two friends that confirmed it, and it happened to my one other friend. So,
what is this?
So he was in a relationship with this like controlling girl from I don't remember where she was from exactly. I think it was China, and she was really controlling of all like
so
making
she was a communist.
Well, yeah. And anyway, they got into a fight at the restaurant, and so instead of resolve it amicably, she I guess it was that time, she reaches down and then wipes it across his face and calls him a bitch in front of everybody. And then he was just like so stunned, and then he still tried to propose to her, and she was apparently she was already married back in China.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's this. I mean, I believe you, but this story sounds made up. Like you couldn't make that up.
No, I know it. I was like, why? I would be like, well, that's it. This is over. Yeah.
So wait, is this So he proposed to her like that same day or after later?
No, not the same day. Yeah,
but that was her reaction.
He was like, I guess, just tried to okay, that never happened, or I don't know. But thankfully, when he proposed, he was like, okay, I gotta confess, I'm already married.
Wow.
And she was just over here for a year for. Oh yeah, that's called denial. Anyway, let's go. I don't know why I did that right after a wholesome story, but
yeah. Jim, do you have something?
It's good to know. Yeah, I was waiting.
Oh, okay, you're waiting. Okay, I'm just asking.
I hope he never watches this.
You are pitching in the final inning. You are about to throw the final strike when your coach calls timeout. He walks out to the pitching mound to give you a motivational speech. Greater than you listen to him, you look around and see that the entire stadium is watching you. They want to know what this man has to say. You nod your head slowly, taking it all in. The crowd is silent as they wait for you to speak. I am here today because I have something to prove. You begin.
Oh, we're giving them a motivational speech. Okay.
Yeah, Tony Robbins. Or what's the guy?
Also, there are no timeouts in baseball, Jim.
Oh yeah, well, they took one. They took the league's first timeout.
This is a special.
Yeah, event. I'm just trying to keep it on track.
Yeah.
Should we next it?
Yeah, sure. It's been a while since we trusted the AI to elaborate.
I feel like it's going to continue with dialogue. That's my hope. You better not be you go home, because I'll be mad at myself.
You continue. My name is Roger Rodriguez. Okay. I believe that we can do better than what we've been doing so far this season. We're not winning enough games. We need to be playing more exciting ball games. The coach looks at you with a mixture of disappointment and respect. It's true.
Okay.
It's true. We haven't played many exciting ball games lately.
Now what are we gonna do about
it? I would bean the guy. Like really hard.
That's exactly what I was. That was exactly what I was gonna do.
Oh,
that's exciting.
God. The coach?
No, just throw it at the coach.
Oh, the motivational, yeah.
Not even the batter, just the coach.
Yeah, it's like what's that hockey movie where the three brothers or whatever?
Mighty Ducks?
No, oh man, not good. Slapshot, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, such a good movie. But they make this like mediocre hockey team interesting because these three brothers beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
And people are like, yeah.
That used to be the exclusive.
You throw the ball at the next batter and hit him in the butt. You pound your chest and scream, USA! USA! The crowd goes wild. You walk back onto the field. The coach stands up from his seat and begins walking towards you. Well, he says, we don't play much fun ball anymore. You shake your head. No, we just aren't playing enough fun ball games. If we keep putting off playing them, we won't get any practice before we go on the road again.
There was a movie, was it called Wild Thing?
No, it was called Major League.
Yeah, that's right. And they
The
would play the
character's name
song.
was Wild Thing. Yeah, Charlie
they play the
Sheen.
song Wild Thing.
Pre-AIDS.
Oh yeah, that was
Yep,
Charlie
that's
Sheen.
that's how I bring it down, Jim. That's how I bring it down.
Pre-Tiger Blood.
Ooh, what a see. He said Tiger Blood right when Tiger King was coming out. That would have been such a nexus of synergy.
You know, he was tricked by some doctor in like Mexico who was giving him fake AIDS treatment.
Oh, this is recently?
It was like a couple years ago. He was giving him test results that showed he didn't have AIDS, and he was just giving him like goat's milk.
Whoa. Oh, Jim, that's a great idea.
Uh oh, no. Uh-oh, testing. Hello? I don't know if anybody's here yet. Yeah, freeze. Am I frozen? Okay. Yeah. Let's see what happened. Hello? Well, let's see what happened here. You attack the rival team for no reason other than to make the game more interesting. It clears both dugouts, and the fight lasts for several hours. Eventually the opposing manager comes over to you. Hey boss, we had a real... Oh, whoa, it keeps going. Had a real good time last night. Yeah, well, let's try again, you say. The next day you face off against another rival team. This one has more talent. You win easily and take the lead in standings. Your teammates congratulate you. This is exactly like Slapshot. Let's see if I could get Tony and Jim back on. One moment, please. Sorry about this. Oh. Hello? Alright. Maybe back? Stupid Discord. Alright. We went out and then came back again. Okay, yeah. Huh. Anyway, so Tony said you celebrate with your teammates by having a contest to see who can get the most pussy in one night. The following week, the opposing manager comes over to you. Hey boss, we're really starting to turn things around now. Yeah, but we still have a long ways to go. What do you mean, you ask? Last night we beat a pretty good team, didn't we? We should be able to do it again. Well, hopefully. You pick a fight with the mascot. Oh, you can hear each other. Interesting. Oh, maybe I gotta drop out and come back.
To being a champion.
Oh.
Then the opposing manager comes over to you. Hey boss, we really need to start playing some fun ball games. Yeah, but I'm starting to think that I'm starting to lose my edge. Well, there's only 2 weeks left until the playoffs.
Let's see the playoffs.
Yeah, I can hear you guys again.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to leave and come back.
My video doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
okay, there it goes. It was so funny that I went out on that line, and then to hear you read it out loud, I was laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, we cleared the dugouts of the Discord until it goes offline. All right.
Okay, so where are we now?
We've kind of looped back around.
Said there's only like 2 weeks left until the playoffs.
Yeah. And we really need to start playing some fun ball games. So winning's not enough for us anymore, I guess.
We've been pretty good lately. Ever since that motivational speech, things have really been up.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that guy, too? Is he like... We're going to face him in, like, the championship game, and he's going to be in a wheelchair?
Tony, you were a sports writer for a while, right?
Sports journalist. Yeah, like copy editor. I did a little bit of writing, but yeah, I worked for the Seattle Times and the Detroit News as I worked with Besh at the Seattle Times.
Oh. Did you do a lot of interviews?
Not that many, no, but I did some.
Yeah. Apparently the standings in this league are determined by fun games. Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
You visit sick kids in the hospital and promise them you will make the playoffs by maximizing fun.
Yeah.
The end.
No.
What?
No.
Let's see.
We can keep it going, yeah.
Okay, I got it.
All
right. It's the end for those sick kids.
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
They all simultaneously die.
It's like Babe Ruth. He's like, kid, I predict you will die.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to hit a home run. Yee.
Hey, sorry, Roger. It wasn't your fault. We just had a particularly bad batch of sick kids that wanted to see you.
You promise one of the sick kids that you will hit a home run just for him. You pinky swear. In the first episode of our new series, we'll meet the people behind the stories you love. From the creators of BBC Three's award-winning Children in Need, and the critically acclaimed drama series The Fall, Children of Men follows the lives of 5 men in their 30s living in London during the Second World War.
Ad time, I guess?
Is that true?
Well, there is that movie, Children of Men, right?
Yeah, but is there a TV
I've never
show?
seen it.
Living in London. Is this
We've
another
unlocked
ad?
The Fall is it's a BBC 2 show, yeah.
It is?
With Scully from X-Files.
Oh, Gillian Anderson?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, The Fall, she's in The Fall, but she's also in there. She's in the Children of Men TV show?
No, she's in The Fall, yeah.
Children of Men is a 2006 dystopian science fiction action thriller.
Where there's like one pregnant woman in the world or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they need to save her because people want her to die for some reason. I don't remember. Also, not related to the plot at all.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the 6 kids is like telling us this, and we're like, yeah, whatever. I
got excited. I thought there was like a new show I was being recommended.
I guess, kind of. The show's called Children in Need, apparently.
Where'd it come up? It's about kids in the cancer ward.
Yeah.
Children in Need. BBC 3 at 8:30 every night.
Must have been the sick kid, yeah. Do you work for the BBC, kid? No.
Maybe this is just like overhearing the television that's on in the, the hospital.
Weird little segue.
Yeah.
It's like a Mr. Show transition.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that, too.
That was a great show.
Before the game starts, you get word that the sick kid you pinky swore with had to have his pinky amputated. Freed from the pressure of keeping your promise, you hit 3 home runs, and your team score 9 out of 10 on the fun scale.
Nice.
After the game, you sit down to eat dinner with your family. A young girl sits across from you, her eyes wide open in shock.
Is that our daughter?
She tells you she watched you hit the home runs, and then the boy in front of her told her how you promised to hit the boy in front of him with a bat if he did what you said.
That's how I made it extra fun.
Wow.
The home runs was for the pinky kid, but the threatening a child's life was our fun. Oh my god.
That's such a kid thing to do, though.
Yeah.
He promised me that he would hit, John with a bat.
Yeah. It's like, all right, don't tell your parents.
Is this our family? Do we have like an audience? And that's our family? Sounds like there's rows of children.
Yeah, that sounds like a nephew or a niece or something. And you go, I'll beat every last one of you to death. If I don't win this next baseball game. And you just go, well, see you after the game. And then we go,
You want to see what fun is, kids? I'll show you some fun.
I'll show you. You want to know how hard I could swing a bat? Well, let me show you after the game.
Oh.
I don't win.
This might be graphic. Look away now.
Oh no!
You say, a promise is a promise. You say, as you hit the boy in front of her with a bat. If he wasn't a sick kid before, he definitely is now. After the game, you watch the little girl cry. She doesn't understand why you would hurt her friend.
Nobody
really
does.
She asks you, why did you do that? You respond, because I love you. After the game, you look at the little girl. Her eyes fill with tears. She hugs you and cries. You tell her, don't cry, sweetie.
Yeah, what a fuced up...
Don't cry. Not yet.
So did we win the playoffs?
Let's get back.
I don't know.
Let's get back. Okay.
I don't think the playoffs are here yet.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that was like a...
Let's get to that playoffs.
Yeah,
I feel like we've eased our way in. It doesn't seem like we're losing a whole lot of games.
I think that was like the first game in the playoffs we played.
Sure.
9 out of 10. Fun.
Adopt the little girl.
Okay, well, she's probably better off far away from us.
Yeah, she's probably going to reject us.
I don't think we qualify.
Yeah, especially after we just beat her friend up.
Can kids do that? Can they reject?
An adoption?
I'm sure.
Sure. I'm pretty sure it's got to be. But, like...
Yeah.
Usually it's so like, yeah, get me out of here, and if you return me in 2 weeks, it's like, whatever. Well, how do you make baseball more fun? Full contact, cut the field down to like a fourth of the size.
Yeah.
But keep the home runs the same distance.
I think water balloons from the audience would be good.
Sex dolls in the stands. Yeah, let's get some wild fans.
Yeah. I think a team actually did that in South Korea, right? Like to show, like, simulate an audience because of the COVID stuff going on.
Oh yeah, they're like cardboard cutouts.
Your team makes the fun playoffs.
Oh, that's amazing.
Your opponent in the first round has a roster full of former YouTube pranksters.
Whoa!
It will be tough to have more fun than them.
Oh.
You in the third round, you face the team known as the Boring Boys. They have been called boring because they lack excitement. However, they have done everything right so far and are ready for their big moment. They prepare to face the Boring Boys. You, as soon as the whistle blows, you throw your bat at the ground.
Whoa!
Again, no whistles in baseball.
Yeah. In fun baseball, though, everybody's got a whistle.
Yeah. I like that they explain, but they've been called boring because they lack excitement. Yeah, that's what boring is.
We don't prank anybody, though.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it seems like the Boring Boys are the underdogs here. Seems like it would be a easy win, but they're...
yeah.
They did everything right.
Also, we just jumped to the third round. The second round...
You run over to the other team's coach and pull down his pants. The crowd loves it. 10 out of 10 for fun. You in the fourth round, you face the team called the Fun Guys.
Oh, no.
They've got all the skills, but not enough fun. You kick the ball into the goal every chance you get.
Yes.
You score 8 goals, while the rest of your team scores only 2. You in the fifth round, you face the team called the Funny Boys.
It's a derivative. The Fun Guys and the Funny Boys. The Funny Boys are the ones you gotta worry about.
I also like that this is totally devolved. I think this AI turned some stories into me on Deadline. Yeah. Oh, the crazy stories we could tell of bad reporters.
Yeah. And at the soccer game, everyone was yelling touchdown.
You catch the ball and throw it through the hoop. No one can stop you. Everyone loves you. You in the sixth round, you face the team called the Fucking Idiots.
Wow.
They're too stupid to know when to quit. They give up after each loss. They suck. Their fans hate them. You score 9 goals, while the rest of your team scores only 1.
Goal.
Oh god. How many rounds are in this playoff? And we're versus the fucking idiots?
The finals are half the season.
So we're playing basketball too? Oh my god.
That's dangerous, though. They're too stupid to know when to quit.
Yeah. They're probably they're probably gonna stay on the field for our next game and just ruin it. It's like, hey, you lost, dudes. You fucking idiots, get up the field.
And their fans hate them, but they're very dedicated.
That's to round 69. You scored 9 goals while the rest of your team only scores 1. Wow, so we're the MVP.
Yeah.
In this weird all sports game.
Just all the sports together.
I just want to see it keep making up names for teams.
Yeah. I want to just list all the names.
Tetherball should be included somewhere. Yeah. Oh, okay. Self-haters.
You advance to the World Funnies, the championship series of your league. You are an underdog against the other team, which is known as the Self-Haters. The series will come down to whoever can score the most touchdowns. This is baseball at its finest. Greater than you play fair, you play fair. You don't try to cheat or anything like that.
Okay.
You score the most touchdowns and you win.
Yes.
You in the 7th round, you face the team called the Unfunny Fans.
Wait, who are they?
They're fucking terrible. They give up after each loss. They suck. Their fans hate them.
Sounds like another derivative team. Wow, though. I thought we were in the finals, but now there's more rounds after that. There's rounds of finals.
So the surprise rounds.
Yeah, it's another championship.
Yeah.
Let's go through all 64 teams' names.
Yeah.
You read the schedule and read all the other teams' names out loud.
Oh, please.
You score 15 touchdowns, while the rest of your team scores only 5. You advance to the final round where you face the team called the Dumbass Fans. They're too dumb to know when to quit. They give up after each loss. They suck. Their fans hate them. You score 18 touchdowns, while the rest of your team scores only 4.
Wow.
That's a lot of touchdowns.
We played their fans, and the fans have fans.
Yeah.
So that was the final.
Yeah, we won.
No, well.
Oh no, you say
in this
no?
funny ball, I'm gonna turn it on its head to.
Yeah, you're right, Besh. This would actually be if we started typing these like comments into like a sports message board, like people would lose their minds. Like, we get what you're doing, it's so stupid, and then they'd go, no, seriously, stop it, and then they'd go crazy. You know, I was wondering, I wonder if we type, like, can people search for streams based on the content, like what's going on in the content? Because maybe someone just searched for sex. Like, they just searched for sex and they came in like, I'm subscribing. Like, we should put sex into every story, just the word sex somewhere, and see what happens.
Okay.
Well, is this smart enough?
Banned. I don't know.
Is this smart enough to transcribe what we're saying and turn it into text? For,
I don't think so.
I don't know, I'm asking. By the way, a game where one person scored 18 touchdowns would be unprecedented, like by a wide margin.
Well, that's pretty good for baseball.
Yeah. That's true. Maybe here touchdowns only good. Oh no.
Oh well, I say you lose, but
it's halftime. Let's see what the AI
decides. But you lose. Your 18 touchdowns don't hold up to their 144 Winkle Fun Girl points.
Ooh.
It's halftime. You go to the locker room feeling awful. The next day, you wake up.
Oh,
you feel better. Game. You still have a lot of work to do though. Time to play some baseball again. You are the world's most funny baseball team.
Oh.
Yes, all caps.
Wow.
If the AI says it must be true. Day 2 of this.
Do we tell a joke before each pitch we throw or each like batter we face? Like a knock joke?
I think it's more slapstick, yeah.
Oh, like we... What's that? You know, when you pretend to run in place, but you throw your arms out, you're like, what?
Yeah, Charles? I don't know. Yeah, what is that called? Yeah.
Yeah. Keystone Cops.
Keystone. Dress up as a prankster?
Auga. Maybe our baseball hats have little propellers on them.
Yeah. I mean, we really went all in on the funny angle before all these other teams even.
It's about the fun.
You head out onto the field and grab a microphone to warm up the crowd with your comedy. You tell them several jokes and do many vaudeville bits. I'm going to pitch a fastball. That was a strike. This guy is so fat, he looks like a baby seal. We should call this one a no-no. Here comes my daddy. They love it. They laugh, clap, and cheer.
It doesn't really make sense, but if you chain them all together, it's really funny.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
The guy's so fat, he looks like a baby seal. But baby seals aren't that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The most famous Abbott and Costello bit.
They call this one a no-no.
No.
You do the who's on first bit. You start warming up the crowd with your act, until finally, the time comes for you to take the mound. Your teammates line up behind you. You walk out to the mound and stand there waiting for the cue. Your teammate calls out, go. You swing your bat and hit the ball towards the plate. It goes straight. Your teammates scream and applaud.
Crap your pants on purpose. That's the ultimate funny, Riddler. I think that'll win the game for us.
Let's see.
Thinks we hit the ball at the batter.
Yeah, it goes straight. Oh, it's a nut shot. Oh, my nerds. The crowd erupts in laughter.
Yes.
And then you crap your pants and run the bases. And people lose their minds.
I love like old-timey baseball uniforms, how they're like pajamas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, old-timey, even now I feel like.
Yeah.
I guess it's a little bit more tight now, yeah. Not as loose.
I feel like everyone in 5 years should be wearing spandex, everything.
Or yoga, like yoga underwear, yoga pants.
You take a shit on home plate. Be sure to clean your plate, you tell the umpire. He immediately retires because you are so funny and having so much fun. Your team wins the tournament, and you become the world's funniest baseball team.
Yes!
Congratulations, you have won the world championship. You win the world championships for fun.
For fun. The world championships for fun, that's what they're called.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I call them the real funnies.
Your trophy is a giant dick, yeah. Well, what are we gonna do in our retirement now, or the off season?
We're just getting started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we got to do the parade, the press conferences.
Okay. Yeah.
We got to fill that trophy with champagne and drink it up.
Yeah.
The giant dick trophy, we got to fill it with champagne.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's common.
I'm going to Disney World! Or yeah, instead of that, we'd be like, I'm going to see the boy.
Yeah. I'm going to Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum.
Oh, have you been there?
Your team's city throws you a championship parade. You invite all the sick kids from the hospital, although only half of them have survived.
Half of them.
They march in step with you. Then, they all ride in a limo. And then, you all fly away on a jet plane.
Ooh.
You are the world's funniest baseball team.
Oh, all caps.
Yeah. Is that what we just call ourselves now, though? It's just very...
I mean, I think that's what they call the champions. You know what I mean? Like NBA champions, like we're the world's funniest baseball team. I don't know that... I don't think it's a proper noun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Space Jam 2 is coming out next year with LeBron, right?
Yeah, yep. Who knows?
And a bunch of, I never saw the first Space Jam.
Oh, really?
I was a little bit too old when it came out.
Yeah.
But I should have seen it.
It's okay.
Wait, there's a new Space Jam?
It's coming
out next year.
Really?
Yeah, he's great. I've seen. I mean,
I do not have high hopes.
You play and joke on all the kids in the private jet and tell them, we are going to crash. Then you laugh at their fear. You are the world's funnies. You win the world championships for fun.
Are we telling that to them for being good sports?
Yeah.
You kids are the world's funnies.
We are the world's funnies. We gotta do a charity concert where we sing with Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Well, maybe not much.
Yeah.
Although it would be funny if we dug him up. And
we are the funnies.
Oh no, Tony, why?
It's fun. It's funny.
You hold a press conference when you land. While you are talking to the media, you send the sick kids on a scavenger hunt to find their medicine. When they return, they are cured. You win the world championships for fun. You play golf with the President of the United States. He asks you if you want to see his mansion. You say yes. You drive over to the mansion. Inside, you find a bunch of money.
Wait a minute.
It all checks out.
And then as a joke, we're going like, thanks for all our winnings, and walk out. But then as soon as you step foot outside, you just book it.
Yeah, I mean, you never think about the White House being a mansion, but I guess it is a mansion.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I want to know what president does it think we're...
Yeah, I mean... A lot of multimillionaire...
You ask the president, what is your name, and smile.
What?
He says, my name is what, and tells you his name is Bobby. You say,
Bobby.
Nice to meet ya, Bobby, and shake his hand.
Yeah, Bobby.
Then, you both leave the mansion.
Is
You are
Kennedy?
the world's funniest baseball
I
team.
think Nixon.
You are on a boat sailing across the ocean. Suddenly, you hear a noise outside the cabin.
The cabin?
Whoa, we're on a boat sailing across the ocean.
Yeah.
It's not
Maybe
that
it's like
funny.
yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Also, Jim, how much cash do you think is in the White House? Meaning, like, do they keep any cash on hand? They have to, right? For just emergencies, or no? Because they make the cash.
Yeah, they don't make it at the White House.
The Federal
No,
Reserve
but what I'm
does.
just saying, like, the president has everything taken care of and paid for. So do you think, like, they have, like, a safe with some cash in it just, for random expenses, or no? There's no cash.
I don't think there's cash. Maybe if they have, like, delivery or something. Some pizza
That's what
delivery.
they order pizza. But they probably give a credit card then.
They probably have an account.
Yeah.
Just put it on the People's tab.
Well, if Robert Kennedy had become president, he would be Bobby. Richard Nixon, they don't say Bob for Richard, do they? No.
No, that's Dick. Dick Nixon.
Dick, yeah. Has there ever been a Robert president? I'm trying to think.
Good old Bobby Reagan.
Bobby Reagan. The whipper. Win one for the whipper. That's what they would say about Bobby Reagan. Bob De Niro. Yeah, he's not president, unfortunately. You salute me? I think you did. You're saluting. Let me ask you something. Did you fuck my economy? Tell me right now. Did you fuck my economy? Oh, I didn't fuck your economy. Rotten produce. Now I want to know
You feel something inside your pocket.
Produce.
It's one of the sick kid's life-saving medicine containers. You rush back to shore, but it is too late. Everyone stops laughing at you and starts throwing rotten produce at you everywhere you go.
Why?
Greater than you get rid of the medicine, you throw the container into the sea. You are now the world's dumbass football team.
Oh no! You changed sports.
Why? Because when we played that game of hide and seek, we had one of the containers still in our pocket. And it killed a kid. Some people are like, oh, actually, it's not that funny anymore.
Yeah.
Throw these tomatoes at him. And now we're the world's dumbass football team. Well,
comedy is such a fine line.
It is. The audience will turn on you in a second.
Yeah.
You retire in shame to your funny farm, where you grow bananas so people can slip on the peels.
I think that's a good place. Well, yeah, wait. We could try.
I mean, that's not a bad ending.
A short little epilogue here.
Yeah. Again, just seems to go after me. What's the other anime, Jim, or Riddler that you were talking about? Elegato? I'm almost done with Psycho Mob 100. And I've heard about My Friend Totoro. Maybe I'll watch that.
Totoro.
It's a good movie, yeah.
Do they have movies on Crunchyroll?
Your mom comes to visit to cheer you up. She slips on a banana peel and breaks her back.
Oh my God,
dies.
that's your epilogue.
You think about how sad that must be.
Oh my God.
Then, you remember you got rid of the medicine. Now you are the world's funnies. You are the world's funnies. You win the world championship for fun. You are the world's funnies. You win the World Cup for fun.
Oh my God! It sounds like we went crazy. This is like the end of Tim Burton's Batman, like where the Joker clock is laughing, like. Jason, you're in a dark mood today.
What? I thought it would be funny. I'm the world's funnies. I'm the world's funnies. I won the World Cup for fun.
Oh my God! Well, that's a good. Right on the dot though, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Studio Ghibli films are on HBO Max.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, there you go.
One thing I didn't know, well, I shouldn't even mention it, but something about Plex, which I use to watch legit movies, of course, and not download the content.
Yes, of course.
I didn't realize how you could enable the sound, like the subtitles on there.
Yeah.
So it's opened up my world.
Yeah.
A whole new world. Yeah, Jim, great job on the baseball story.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know my sports.
Yeah. I'll never say you don't again until the next episode.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was a fun all sports story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a wholesome episode.
Yeah. Well,
even though we got one wholesome. Hey, you know what? How it's wholesome? No kills and no deaths. Actually, at the end, our mom died.
Oh yeah.
Wait, she didn't die?
Yeah, it says she died.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, that's such a.
I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part.
Yeah. You think about how sad that would
be. Bye, Mom. Now I left when she dies.
It's a kill, too. We killed her.
Yeah, see you, Riddler.
Okay.
And thanks, new subscriber.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Tell your stepdads.
Yep, subscribe.
Follow.
Get us to 100.
Or just follow. Yeah.
Yeah, follow or subscribe.
Yeah.
If you have Amazon, it's not costing you anything.
Yeah. Come on. And see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
All right. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.
Bye.